When we're recording.
Welcome back to Carson Tate's video log. I'm here with brandy new BSB author Julie Tizard, who is a long time. I've known you for a long time. So you used to come to our events in Palm Springs.
I started as a fan.
Yes.
I was a big fan of bull strokes.
I remember one time that you raised your hand in a reading and asked Rad, why aren't there more books about female pilots? And she said, why don't you write one? And so you did, right?
I did, yes.
Well, that's awesome. So you are a pilot?
Yes.
And you've been a pilot for like
35 years.
5 years old.
Oh, well, almost, yes. I started when I was a child.
And you were in the Air Force, right?
I started as an Air Force pilot and flew in the Air Force for about 12 years and then transitioned to a commercial airline pilot.
Is this like the plane that you flew?
Oh, it kind
yes,
of.
Right?
Yes, it is kind of, actually, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, all right.
That's for you, and then here's another one.
Oh, okay.
I hear that these are genuine Air Force
They're
planes.
they're a little Russian looking, but not bad. Yeah, but no, this is kind of like the T-37, the one I was an instructor pilot in, and this is kind of like the T-38, the supersonic advanced trainer.
Awesome.
Air Force, yeah.
Have you flown one of those?
Oh, yes, I have.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So that's kind of badass, you know, right?
It is. But I've also had some wonderful opportunities. I got to do some great stuff in the Air Force and then also in the airline world, and I stayed in the Air Force Reserves. And I ended up with retiring as a colonel with about 25 years of service.
Wow. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. So now you fly commercial.
Yes, I do. I fly the Airbus 320.
Big plane.
Big plane. Holds about 160 people.
Wow. So what's your favorite thing about flying?
The greatest thing about flying is that I get paid to look out the window. And I get to see the most amazing things. I get to see the most amazing sunsets and sunrises and aurora borealis. And when you fly into San Francisco International, the runways are kind of close together. And every once in a while, you'll be doing these parallel approaches, and it looks like a wing landing. And you're like, you know, it looks closer than it really is, but it's very cool.
You're scaring me a little.
It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Yeah.
So you were obviously inspired to write about it.
Yes.
So tell us about your book.
Well, when I first started, I'm not one of these people that was writing stories from 3rd grade on. I was always outside playing ball or taking science and math classes or marching band. So it really wasn't until just the last few years I thought about writing. And I thought about what was the most dramatic event that ever happened in my life. It was going through Air Force pilot training. Very intense, very dramatic. You never knew from one day to the next if you were going to get washed out. And so that was where I came up with the setting for my story.
Now, I mean, those stories are awesome. I mean, it's not the same at all, but like Officer and a Gentleman and, you know, Top Gun, and I mean, those obviously have like long-lasting appeal. And to see it from the female perspective, it's just, I'm so looking forward to it.
Well, and I realized that there never have been any books written about a woman's experience of going through and becoming a military pilot.
Exactly.
Fiction, nonfiction, nobody's really written our story.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. What's the title of your book?
The Road to Wings.
Excellent. So your book, do you know when the release date is? Sometime next year?
Yes, fall of next year.
Excellent.
So hopefully Women's Week next year will be available.
All right, so we're here at Women's Week this week, and we look forward to seeing you next year at Women's Week, and thanks for joining us. I'm so glad to have you part of the family now.
Thanks, Carson.
Julie Tizard, The Road to Wings, comes out next year. This is Carson Tate's Video Log, signing out. Thank you.